Hi guys, this is Roy Lee from PropNext Eminence Landed. How are you today? I hope you and your family are doing fantastic during this period of the COVID-19. Today, my video is all about landed property count in Singapore. I often have clients, landed property clients asking me, "Hey Roy, how many landed houses are there in Singapore in each district? And also the different forms of landed property." So today, I'm going to share with you all about landed property count in Singapore. It's being split into two segments. The first segment is about landed count spreading across the different districts. And the second segment is about the landed count being dissected into its individual landed housing forms such as the semi-Ds, the terrace houses and the detached houses. So let's take a look at what I have prepared for you. Now right in front of you is the landed count being split into the different districts. On the left being District 1 and all the way to the right being District 28. This information was extracted from the SRX system in May 2020. And looking at it, let's identify which district has the highest number of count. Yes, District 19 has the highest number of count of 11,490 houses. And what is in District 19? That consists of Serangoon, Hougang, Punggol and Sengkang. And the second ranking number of count in Singapore is District 15 and it clocks 9,504 houses. What about the third in the ranking? Yes, it's District 10, Tanglin, Holland, Bukit Timah at 7,087 houses. And what about number 4? We have District 16, which is Bedok and Upper East Coast, with a count of 5,643. And let's take a look at the last one, which is 5th in place, which is District 20, Ang Mo Kio, Bishan and Thomson, with a count of 5,421. And the rest is being spread out and you can see it within a good glance in this chart. Now let's take a look at information on how the count is being dissected into the different housing forms. And I've also included a perspective of how it's being dissected between whether it's a landed house or a strata house, and lastly whether it is a freehold 999 years house or a 99 years house. And in this chart you'll see 3 rows. The first row are information on Singapore, the second row are information about District 19, and the third row is about Serangoon Garden. And why do I zoom it down to Serangoon Garden? It's because Serangoon Garden is an estate that I have a lot of passion about, and this is the area that I actually do most of my landed research on. Now let's take a look at the first row, which is landed count and its dissection for Singapore. Now from SRX May 2020, it shows a total quantity count of 71,600, and how it is being split into the individual form. We have 34% of semi-detached, 46% terraces, which consists of both inter-terrace and corner terrace, and lastly 20% of detached houses. Moving to the right of first row is a split between the landed form or the strata landed form, and it shows a 94% of landed houses versus a 6% of the strata landed houses. And further to the right shows the dissection by tenure. So how many do we have for the freehold and 999 years? 89% for the freehold, 999 versus 11% for the 99 years. Now, let's take a look at the second row, which is District 19. District 19 has 11,400 houses, and it is 15% of the entire Singapore landed count. So let's take a look at the split. It has 34% of semi-detached houses, 55% of the terrace houses, and lastly 11% of the detached houses. Looking at the different land forms, we have 95% on landed and 5% strata landed houses. And finally, 91% other freehold 999 years versus 9%, which is other 99 years. Now, let's take a look at Serangoon Garden, a landed estate that I have a lot of passion in. So what do we have in Serangoon Garden? Let's take a look. 4,500 houses goes into Serangoon Garden, and it is 39% of District 19, which makes Serangoon Garden a significant portion of this district. What about the housing form mix? 45% are the semi-detached houses, 44% goes to the terraces, and 11% goes to the detached houses. What about the landed forms versus the strata landed type? 98% are the landed, and only 2% are the strata landed houses. And lastly, in terms of tenure, 92% are the freehold and 999 years lease, and only 8% 99 years. Now, I have more in-depth research into Serangoon Garden, and if you are looking for a house, whichever form it is, the type, whether it is a strata landed or landed houses on 99 years, do look me up and I will be able to feed you more information about Serangoon Garden. So today, we have actually looked through landed counts of Singapore dissected by district, and also the count being dissected by the district and into Serangoon Garden, and also into its individual house forms, the land types, and also the tenure. And I hope this video is helpful to you. Thanks for watching.